Here we go again. Here we go again. But let me start off by just saying thank you for tuning into another episode of Shoot the Ish. But here we go again. Let me start with the first thing I got to say is Jay-Z said it. And R. Kelly. Not to mention R. Kelly. But the power of the P-U-S-S-Y. What can I say? But we find ourselves talking about Ime Udoka. Let me just make sure I'm, Ime Udoka, whatever the fuck. But the reality is we got another brother going down because of the P-U-S-S-Y. What can we say? Now, everybody who's in the sports or anybody who's been watching news already knows what's going on. Basically, it seems like a coach for the Boston Celtics has now been in, and he's actually engaged or has been engaged for almost like 7 years to Nia Long, which he's been with Nia Long forever. But if it's 7 years, you still ain't married, 9 times out of 10, you wasn't married anyway. But that's another subject in itself. But where we're going with this would be, right now what they're saying is that he got suspended for a year. And then after a year, it's not even guaranteed that he gets his job, right? But why I wanted to talk about it was, I'm looking at what everybody's saying, like the woman's at fault or it was consensual. And then what I wanted to get a clear understanding, we all have jobs. Well, hopefully we all have jobs. But we always understand that usually the person in power, there's no such, the act was consensual. But the fact that they work for a company and he's in a higher position than her, they basically say that, no, it can't be consensual on the basis that he's in a higher position than her. And I think that's where people are really kind of getting like a lot of things confused. But to me, I'm like, all right, you gave him a year suspension now, and you got to be able to play devil's advocate on both sides of the story. Like, there was like, well, if it's consensual, why are they making a big deal about it, right? Because you can look at it like in so many different ways, especially if we all went through our sexual harassment trainings and stuff like that when you work for a job. But one of the things that I did want to look at was, I kind of think that it actually went something like they found out that they were messing around, right? And then when they found out they was messing around, they was like, look, yo, you can't be doing this. If you guys continue this, somebody's going to get fired. Now, let's think about it. He's the coach of the Boston Celtics. 9 times out of 10, he going to be good. It may be her that gets fired, right? So maybe the thirst bucket kept turning, like, look, man, I know they said we gonna get fired if it's somebody. Look, man, but your ass looking real good in the motherfucking that dress. Your ass looking real good. Yo, come on, let me get one more time. Yo, chill, yo, they gonna fire me and all this other shit. So before she loses her job, she like, look, I know you guys told me if we keep messing around, we could lose our job. I can't afford to lose my job. You know what I'm saying? I can't afford to lose mine. So, yo, let me just tell you, this dude's still bugging me. You know what I'm saying? Brings that up, then boom, boom, boom. Now, I can see that happening. But the funny thing is, it's so many, I think what's happening is so many rumors to what's going on, because people are saying like, nah, yo, it couldn't have got that far. It couldn't have got that far off of a one-time situation. I was like, it's so many different scenarios. I heard one scenario right now. Oh, he was messing with probably somebody like the big boss or something like that. I'm like, look, at the end of the day, if they have a policy within their company and you violate that policy, 9 times out of 10 with any company, you could get fired. Or you go through a whole rigmarole and see if in fact are the accusations true and things of that sort. But if they already suspend them for a year, there had to be some of the stuff that they found that was actually true. But this just goes to show a lot of us, whether or not it's females or whether or not it's a male, like sometimes you got to realize like we live in a different time. There's people out here trying to set people up. There's people that will actually join a job to probably get that quick lawsuit money real quick. Like, I think at this point, if you are in that position of power, don't play with it. Do not play with it at all. Because again, I think one part is like everything could be consensual one day, then the next day, shit could go sour, and the next thing you know, he or she is like, "Oh, word, you trying to break out with me? Oh, I got you. You shouldn't have been messing with me anyway." Because sometimes the other person know them rules like a motherfucker. They know them rules, and they gonna use it against your ass. So reality, put the PP away and put the poom poom away. Put them both away. Fuck with somebody on your same level. Then if you guys did actually speak and it don't go the way you want it, let it go. Let it go. Because ain't nothing worse than to go back home. Because, see, here's the funny thing. I think he's cool with losing his job if he lost his job. But you got to go back home. And sit down and say, I lost my job because I was fucking with somebody. I don't even want to imagine that. I don't.
Oh my God.
I don't want to imagine it whatsoever. And I got to do another, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Come on, turn that up. I don't hear it that much. I want to hear one more.
Oh my God.
Now, the thing is, can you imagine going home telling your wife you lost your job? Now, we're not a celebrity. So she hearing it on the news, but she probably already knew it was coming out. He probably had to go home and still tell her. But can you imagine having to say, hey, babe, I lost my job, because, this chick had the fattest ass, and, I said something to her, and they found out and she was complaining, and then I lost my job. Your wife would kill you. Your wife would just like, but hold on, baby, don't kill me. I'm about to get another job. Fuck that other job. You lost your, like, a woman will make you feel like shit if you lost your job over some sexual harassment shit. Now, usually on the other side, does that really happen? I wish people would keep it 100 and say, look, my wife lost her job, or my girl lost her job because and don't get it twisted, females do it too. It's dudes out here smashing female bosses and smashing like it happens. It happens on both sides. So I ain't sitting over here acting like it don't happen on this side, it don't happen on that side. It happened on both sides. So guess what? Y'all ain't out of the woodwork either. So because the reality is, women get it popping too. I guess it's easier to say that the man gets it done, but the reality is both parties get it popping. It's just like I said, the reality is getting it whoever is the person in power. And at the same time, stuff happens. You got people that tell, you got people that don't tell, you got people that keep it 100, you got people vindictive, you dealing with people with emotions. So when it's all said and done, I always say on some real shit, like, don't do it. Because every job has a foolproof plan. They got a policy to get everything done. And to me, I'm like, yo, he messed up with Nia Long. Oh, my God. But that means, like, I hit somebody. I was on social media. Somebody was posting something. I was like, damn, even Nia Long get it. And she said, ain't nobody exempt. Ain't nobody exempt from getting cheated on. So, when it's all said and done, I'll just say, like, it's just crazy to me. It's crazy. And then the worst part is, it's almost like this situation with everything that's going on right now. And just look, like I just said, the odds of me doing 2 shows or posting 2 clips within a week is scarce. It's so much stuff that's talking about. You got the Brett Favre situation. And how people are talking about how we talk about all the other black athletes, and then when you go to the Brett Favre situation, I think in today's society, look, let's be honest, we live in unfair, like, Lex, we do have unfair situations that happen. It's not fair on both sides. It's not fair how we're treated through the media compared to somebody else treating. But wrong is wrong. So when it's all said and done, I may not try to bring up those conversations, which I don't have a problem bringing it up. But as of right now, I wanted to bring up this topic just on the basis that this is something that we can literally all relate to. My dog over here wilding out. I don't know what the hell she doing. She looking like she done did something. I don't know what she over there doing. But I mean, right now, we can all relate to this. We've all been in situations, not really saying that we've all been messing with somebody, but you may have innocent flirting. But reality, nothing is innocent in the workplace. Nothing. Always got to look at something in which it can go left. If you ever looked and paid attention to some of those sexual harassment classes, I think a lot of us don't even recognize what sexual harassment actually is. And companies, they just don't want to deal with it because, again, they're lawsuits. There's so many things that can happen. It's like, look, we don't want to pay somebody thousands of dollars just because you said, what's good? I said, what's good? Uh-oh, you said it twice. My nigga, she's harassed. So when it's all said and done, it's like companies are basically coming with a certain situation. Like, we got a zero tolerance for it. And you don't want to lose a good paying job just because you horny as hell. Like, my dog, like don't use your position. Don't get in positions because you couldn't get butt. Don't use your position on the basis like, yo, like they feeling me, so I'm taking this position so somebody can feel me. Nigga, it's what they said. It was like, just because you got money, you still corny. You just a corny nigga with money. It don't change who you actually are. Because at the end of the day, do they really want you because of you, or they want you because of your position? So when it's all said and done, like I said, it's vice versa, female side, male side. And you got a lot of corny motherfuckers that are in positions and they really be out here thinking they max. Like, bruh, no, you a corny nigga with a little bit of money and she gonna eat you up and spit you the fuck out because you look like a yummy right now. You look like a sucker. So when it's all said and done, I was like, and right now, look, I'm a Lakers and I'm a Nets fan. And do I feel sorry for Boston fans? Nope. But when it's all said and done, look, it's not a funny situation. I'm basically doing this video just to tell my brothers, my sisters, don't lose your job for no poom poom. Don't lose your job for some ping ping. Don't lose it. Don't be that dude that walk home and tell his wife. Don't be that woman that go home and tell her husband that you lost a good paying job because you were so goddamn horny. And true indeed, we spend more time at our jobs than we even spend a lot at home. And 9 times out of 10, stuff like that happens. I don't want to say that. I don't like to say 9 times out of 10 because that means it's almost like a guarantee. But, it happens because sometimes you get to know the people that you work with more than sometimes the people that you deal with. And, just more or less be aware, follow those policies, understand the policies. And like I said, when it's all said and done, you want to make sure that you're doing the things the right way. And like I said, I think, just in my opinion, I think this story is even bigger than what they're probably saying because let me find out if this dude is probably wilding out. He done probably was messing with multiple people. But to me, I really do think it was a situation that he was messing with. They found out and they said, chill. But he couldn't chill. And she like, nah, before I lose my job, I'm telling them that he was trying to holler at me again, and I'm not trying to lose my job. But there's so many speculations, and everybody's getting upset about the fact that, people are trying to trying to call out the woman because they didn't actually say who the woman is. but there were a bunch of pictures of people, or in particular people, and they said no, nobody said who it was. But the fact that they stated that it was a consensual, that's what got people got confused, and so that's why they started naming the victim, because people don't want to say she's a victim because it was consensual. But if, again, like I said, if you're in a position of power, she automatically is. If you follow policy, she's the victim because he's the person in power. And so based on his position, he should have known that, no, I cannot do this because this is the situation I'm in. Understanding the policies, no, that's all right. No, I can't do that. No, I can't do that. No, 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 no.
Oh, no.
So, again, I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in again to another episode of Shoot the Ish. It was just a little quick clip. Ooh. But again, I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Shoot the Ish. And, I'm thinking about doing more what can I say? More clips. Whether or not it's a quick clip, just keep bringing more content. And again, thank you for all those who continue to watch the podcast and those who support and those who share. Again, peace out.
Thank you for watching and subscribe.